Tonight on Retail Nightmares, we're going to take a look at the most viewed Karen freakouts of all time. There have been a lot of Karens freaking out recently, so let's jump right into it. Okay, so these two girls were actually taking some pictures together, and I guess they were outside of this Karen's home, and this Karen didn't like people on her property. Now this Karen came out and confronted them and told them to move, but this Karen was doing anything but respect social distancing. The girls asked this Karen multiple times to please step back and maintain a 6-foot radius, but this Karen claims, as she has quite literally already had the virus, that she has so-called antibodies, and it's impossible for her to have the virus again. The altercation almost becomes physical when things escalated quickly between the two, and tensions rose. Let's have a look.
Please, get out.
No, girl.
I'll kiss you if I want to. So get out.
6 feet, 6 feet, please.
Don't, first of all, don't touch me, because I'll literally hit you. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
6 feet away.
Don't touch me.
People dying.
Don't touch me.
Please.
I'm over 18.
6 feet away.
Don't touch me.
There are people
Don't touch me.
away.
Literally, don't touch me.
You know what? I have.
Do you see this? Do you see this?
I already have a chick.
Do you see this? That's fine. That's fine. Well, I feel sorry for her that you're her roommate.
You know what I have?
What? What do you have?
Antibodies.
That
I've already
okay?
had it.
That's
And you have.
that's
Okay.
great. For you. That's great
Get
for
off
you.
my property.
That's great for you. Don't touch me, lady.
know what?
Please don't touch me.
You know what?
Don't touch
Get
me.
Off my
Do not
property.
touch me. I'm off your property. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Girlfriend, you need to talk
Thank
some
you.
sense into
Thank
this.
you.
On the property.
Thank you.
No longer on the property.
I don't know what you guys are
Thank
doing.
you.
Get out.
You're literally,
That's all I asked
we're
you.
literally
I think I
taking
was-
pictures.
Okay, so our next Karen today has came over to her neighbor's house, and the reason being is because her neighbor has a political sign outside of her house, and basically this Karen has different political views. This Karen claims that her political signs offend her children, and she needs to remove the signs immediately, otherwise she'll do it herself. The reason why this Karen wants these signs removed is because she wants to put signs of the political party that she agrees with on her lawn instead. This Karen is quickly shut down and asked to leave the premise because she's also not maintaining social distancing or even wearing a mask while talking to her neighbor. This Karen was honestly so delusional she thought she could get help from the other neighbors to try and side and agree with her, but it turns out that her neighbors also support the homeowner's political beliefs as well. This infuriates the Karen to no ends. Let's have a look.
Well, I don't
What's your
appreciate
name?
it. I have grandchildren.
What's your name?
Rhonda.
And why don't you have a mask on? You're this close to my house.
Oh,
Put a
I'm
mask
walking.
on.
'Cause
Put a
I'm
mask on. Not a mask. You're the
Get
reason.
your sign down. I'm going to report you to the police department.
Please do. And you know what? You're the reason everyone is sick. Do not come to my house thinking you're going to do anything about my house and my right to freedom of speech.
You know what?
Goodbye.
You can have freedom of speech, but you shouldn't use profanity.
Bye.
Okay.
That's not how freedom of speech works. I don't care where you live at. Goodbye. You need to leave my house right now. I will call the police. Goodbye.
I am your neighbor, and
I don't care. Goodbye. I don't want to be friends with you. Goodbye.
And I
You're a
like
Trump
children.
supporter. I don't need my child to have love from you. Goodbye. You're a Trump supporter. Goodbye.
We're to love our neighbors, and I love
I don't
you.
believe in God, so goodbye. Goodbye. You need to leave.
I don't like.
Okay, so this Karen came into this place of business without a mask on where they are mandatory. Obviously, she was denied service, but apparently this Karen thought she was a lawyer because she states that this privately owned business is actually a public business and they are a public servant to people like this Karen. This Karen states that it is illegal for them to deny her service, even though they literally have the right to refuse service to anybody. This Karen is humiliated when everybody laughs at her as she tries to preach the law, which she obviously is not educated in. Let's have a look.
Well, you are trespassing if you're not wearing a mask.
This is a public establishment.
Yeah, you're full of yeah, that's good at it.
Your rights are all being violated if they're making you wear a mask. This is a public establishment. You're registered with the Secretary of State. No, it's public property because you're registered with the Secretary of State. You are a public service. You are a public business. You are required to follow the laws and orders.
You want to be on there too?
I am not required to follow
Put 'em
those
on there
orders.
so we
and
can-
rules.
Oh, yeah.
You-
Yeah, let's put 'em on.
It's your
Yeah, I
responsibility
Oh, yeah.
to prove that it applies to me.
How embarrassing.
Okay, so this Karen is demanding to see this employee's higher-ups because she has been refused service for not wearing a mask. This Karen believes that she knows the law and is even trying to hand over some cease and desist to the employees who are refusing her service. This Karen is standing her ground though as she records all of the employees who are refusing her service to try and get them in trouble and even fired. This Karen does indeed try quoting the law, and is in for a big reality check when she belittles and condescends these employees only for them to condescend her back. That's right, this Karen literally gets triggered because she is called ma'am as she calls the other employees ma'am. Let's have a look.
It's a private business,
No,
and we've asked you to leave.
You can't. It's against the law. I'm going to leave because I don't want to buy anything.
So you're not here to do business. That's correct? You are not here to do
I'm
business?
here to serve.
So you're not here to do business?
Yes, I was, but I'm not going to buy anything.
Right, so you're not here to do business. We have refused service. You are trespassing. This is a private business.
Okay, I've got you all on video. You can have me on video as well. That's fine because I know the law and you don't.
Have a good day.
I need to speak with Janet before I leave.
Have a good day.
Ma'am, don't ma'am, me.
Ma'am, please leave.
I'm not leaving. I need to talk with Janet. I came here for one reason, to serve her. Department of Justice, right here.
Alright, you need to get out.
Okay, so this gentleman works at a CVS and basically he had caught some people shoplifting and contacted the authorities. For some reason, this really triggered this Karen, and this Karen even states that this gentleman must have profiled them and that he is not in the right for calling the authorities on thieves. The Karen tries to justify her point of view and even states that this gentleman who has called the authorities is intentionally trying to ruin their lives when he is quite simply following protocol. That's right, this Karen quite literally tries to side with the thieves and justify them stealing, and also shame this employee and even try to guilt trip and make him admit that he's wrong. Let's have a look.
May I ask, so I live in the neighborhood,
Sure.
and I have come to the CVS very often. May I ask why you called the police on those two men?
CVS policy dictates that if they're shoplifters, that exit the store with merchandise unpaid for,
Yeah.
we should get the police involved. And if the police apprehend them, we should issue a barring notice.
Okay.
So I actually did not elect to press charges. I said, hey, look, I just want them to know they can't come in here anymore because they shoplifted, and I just need them to sign that, and I need my merchandise back. And the officers obliged, and the guy said the same thing, thank you, and they left.
It's not your merchandise. It's the store. So you know what happens? Someone's life for what, $30,000 a year?
There was no risk, in my opinion.
That-
Thank you. You have a great night.
What is your name?
My name is store manager.
No. What is his name?
No one's going to tell you my name when you're sitting here videotaping us so that you can try and elicit some sort of violence against me. It's not going to happen.
Elicit violence against you? You just elicited violence.
Okay, so inside of this busy laundromat, basically this Karen has literally profiled and is abusing a random customer in the laundromat. A gentleman overhears the conversation and actually intervenes and stands up for this poor girl who was being abused for literally no reason. And that's when this Karen completely snaps at this gentleman and starts throwing all types of accusations at him. This Karen tells him to mind his own business and even accuses him of being a user, among other things. The gentleman can't help but laugh because these claims are so ridiculous, and you can easily tell that she is the one in the wrong. Let's have a look.
What are you saying?
Stop harassing me, weird guy.
Actually, you're the one being a to the poor woman here for no reason.
No, she's a criminal. I don't have to participate in her criminal activity.
What's she been criminal for?
Can you go away? I don't even want to talk to you.
I'm in the laundromat.
You go with your laundry then.
Cool, I am. My drying's in the dryer right now. See that?
Don't tell me, I don't want to know. Go away.
I can't go away. I'm waiting for my laundry.
Wanker. Get and die.
Oh my god!
Okay, so this Karen was in line at the Starbucks and basically she was refused service because she was not going to wear a mask. They had asked her to leave the premise several times, but she refused to do so, and that is when she turned around and realized that this entire experience was actually being recorded. This Karen completely snapped at the mother of the child recording her, and she was humiliated, where not only did she not get her way, but she was refused service and exposed for being very rude to the employees. Let's have a look.
That's where we're at. Yeah. So I do need you to head outside if you don't want to put a mask on. I could bring your order outside.
So you want me to go to the restroom?
No.
To use the to wear a mask to use the
Yes.
restroom?
Anything beyond the door, we need you to have a mask on. That's just the Starbucks policy. It's a private business. That is their expectation. Okay, so that's what I need.
So you don't care what my disability is? Or
It's not about that. I can adjust my service to be able to help you, but that's just what I need.
Where's the restroom I can use?
It's inside, but I need the mask on.
Where's the restroom I can use?
You can go talk to Bonds and see if they want to let you use the restroom over there. So there's another public restroom over there. Yeah, that's just where we're at.
So I just spent all this money. You know what? No. Tell your child to stop videoing. Get the out of my face. Don't know. Tell your child.
Thanks for watching, guys, and if you've enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on.